Hey, we're Michelle and Christina, two besties who turned our love for tea into a full-blown obsession. Now we spend our time sipping, snacking, and judging scones like it's our job. We're tasting new flavors, trying new shops, and living our best high tea lives. And hey, we want to take you along for the ride with us. Pinkies up. Let's spill some tea.
I'm excited about this season.
I know.
We had some fun stuff, and we're organized this season too.
A little bit.
Well, a little bit more than last time.
Yeah, so we should talk about our conversation about
this is so close.
how you are.
I'm sorry.
How I'm always so organized, and so we thought for season 2, maybe I should be a little less organized, and you should be a little more. Well, we didn't even say that because you're good on the fly. I'm not really so great on the fly. So, but
in my old age,
yeah,
I'm not so great on the fly.
Yeah, but now look, you're like, oh, we're so organized, and I'm like, I don't have any organization for today because we discussed this, and I'm not supposed to. But yeah, but we're organized.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah,
we are
do
because we've made notes. We know what's coming for the season. Pretty much our whole thing is planned.
Yeah.
So,
well, for anybody that doesn't know us, what we do is we get together and we try to plan these episodes out. And then we casually start talking about other things and having a little girl time, and fun, having some dinner, sometimes some cocktails, sometimes some tea.
Yep.
But there's so many things to talk about. And then we get off track a little bit.
Business meeting.
Yeah.
That's how it's always been with us.
Yes, yep.
That was our excuse to get away from the husbands. We have a business meeting.
We do. What are you drinking today, Christina?
She is mad at me. No, I'm joking. I asked forgiveness before this, but I am drinking coffee in a teacup today.
That's okay.
It is. I mean, and it's decaf, but I just had a taste for coffee.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to have that.
Yeah.
I know.
It makes me feel like it's picking me up.
Yeah.
But what are you drinking?
I'm drinking peppermint tea.
Yeah.
It is tasty. And I did put a little honey in this time.
Yeah. She was feeling it today.
Mm-hmm. Very good. All right. Well, let's get into the tea, huh?
Right. Yeah. So tell them.
Yeah. So on this episode of the Besties Podcast, Christina went for a little road trip to Alpharetta, Georgia, visiting her cousins. And I am super excited to hear about it. She did visit a little famous tea spot there. The purpose of her trip was to visit family, of course, which was awesome. And I do want to hear about that as well. But yeah, they decided to take a little besties type break, and we want to hear about it.
Yep.
Well-deserved cousin time, of course.
Yes, and they'll love this.
Yeah. Well, tell me about it. Like, this place, what were your travel vibes? Like, going to Alpharetta, this was like a solo trip for you. That's crazy. Like,
I know.
That's a far drive.
Yeah, and my family was really worried about it too. Like, I was like, I've done this before. I think I got like a little nervous because I do like tend to go anxiety a little bit. But after I was on the road, and this happens a lot to me. I don't know if this happens to you in road trips. You get like that night before anxiety, or even like if you're going to fly somewhere or whatever, it's like, it just, I get that like doom and gloom feeling. And I was kind of having that a little bit, but then like as soon as you get in the car and you're going, it's like, I don't know why I was freaking out.
Yeah. It's probably a nice time to be able to think and not worry about everything that's happening in everyday life.
Oh yeah. It was amazing. Like that part was amazing. So I took off like morning, and I knew I was telling my cousin this, and I told John Z, I'm like, if I could stop halfway and sleep overnight and then go. But the more I thought about it, I was like, I don't really want to spend the money to stay in a hotel. I don't want to, like, when I can drive straight through, it's like 10 hours.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Yeah, which it's a drive. Yeah, it's a drive. Yeah. But like, if you leave in the morning, you get there in the at night and at a fairly decent hour.
I thought it was much longer than that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that would be awful.
I know.
Be exhausted, but no, that's okay.
Yeah. Like I drove to Glacier National Park when I was young, solo trip, and that was a 2-day. Like you can't really drive that straight through, at least not like safely. And so anyway, so left in the morning, got there at night, and listened to a bunch of music and a bunch of podcasts. And caught up on all that, and that was heaven.
I bet. What did you listen to?
So I listened to there's a photography business podcast that I listened to kind of religiously, but I was like, I had missed a bunch of episodes. We'll just put it that way. Time wasn't on my side with it, so I caught up on all that. I have like a really, really long list on my Spotify of favorites. So that the whole thing was played. And then I actually read a book on the way too. Did an audio
book. Yep. Yeah, you read a book.
It's weird though. I feel it was the first time I ever did that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, actually, like people who tell me they read books all the time, but they're like, really, I listen to it. I was like, it kind of. Maybe it's the way my brain is, but it was a lot more beneficial for my brain than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Because I retained it.
Right.
And I didn't think I would.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, usually our everyday, like, you're in the car, out of the car, in the car, out of the car. So, like, you only get, like, little pieces at a time. But being able to be, or to have hours to, strung together for a book would be pretty cool.
Do you audiobook?
I've tried it, but again, getting in and out of the car, it's just like I end up trying to rewind it a little bit, and then I'm like, I just listen to the same part like 10 times. Like this isn't working for me.
Yeah. Okay, well that's interesting. I never known if you have. I know a lot of my friends do, and I always was like kind of not against it, but I am. It's like no, sit down and read your book, like. But it really is, like, if you do have a long period of time like that, pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people love it. So I would love to try it again, but just not when I'm in my everyday.
Yeah. We need to get you a road trip.
I know, a solo road trip. Hear that, George? Solo.
Yeah.
All myself.
Exactly.
Oh, all right. So any memorable moments on the road? Anything crazy happen, or it was just nice and easy drive?
Honestly, I think it was really nice and easy. I know, nowadays we all use GPS. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it took me like a weird way a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
But because it was just these twisty, turny roads, and it was off the beaten path in some of the sections, and I feel like if traffic was fine, they could have sent me just the straight and narrow way, like the quick way. But it didn't. I told my husband that I didn't see any change in the time, like just because it was sending me all these twisty turny ways, like I still got there in like the 10 hours or 9 hours or whatever that they promise. Yeah. So, but yeah, it was pretty. I stopped to pee and I stopped to eat, and
well, that part's great.
It was great.
Yeah. So, going on to the tea, who picked the place?
My cousin.
Ooh.
Yeah, she
got Best Tea written all over her
Yes,
already.
yes, she does. So, and that was so cool because she really she'd listened to a few episodes of the podcast or watched it or whatever, and so she knew about it and she had mentioned it, and so before I was going, she reached out and said, "Well, is there anything you want to do?" And I said, "The only thing is I really want to take you guys to a tea, and I think that will be like such a great experience to do with you, because her and her daughter Maeve, so I call them the cousins, but really I don't know, they're like my sisters, but I love them so much. But yeah, I said I just want to go to this place, and she said, "Well, here's what we have, and here's where I really want to go." And I said, "Well, we're going where you really want to go." And I honestly, I'm having a brain fart on the name of it. but it's in Alpharetta, and it's the, I will put the name of it on here.
You want to pause for a second?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'll put the name on here, and just so everybody knows it. But it's Alpharetta, Georgia, and should I say why it's famous?
Yeah, tell us why it's famous.
So, if there's any Love on the Spectrum fans out there, it was on the show. It was where one of the couples went on a date.
Yeah.
And it was just really sweet. Like, and so that's why she wanted to go, because she's a big fan of the show, and so am I. So I was like, oh, I never even realized that, you know,
right, that
was out by you. And she's like, yeah, it's right in Alpharetta. Literally, I mean, I think it's 5-10 minutes from her.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Love on the Spectrum.
Love on the Spectrum.
I love it. All right, so tell me first impressions about the place. Tell me about the initial vibe when you walked in.
Okay. Gotta think here. So, okay, so this was a cool thing. It was very English inspired. They had like British flags kind of everywhere, and I think even our like table name had a British flag. I'm gonna attach pictures too, like we usually do on the outro, but yeah, it had like a lot of English influence, I guess you'd say. Like they were trying to be more of like a proper English tea house is what it seemed like, with Southern charm, because there was...
Well, yeah, if you're in Georgia, whether you like it or not, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
And you love it.
Yeah, and you expect the tea to be that way. Like, you know, like in the South, you're like, oh, a Southern tea house, because that's kind of a thing too. So it did have a lot of that charm, and it was decorated really cool. Like there was a chandelier right when we walked in, and then I think it was, oh man, I want to say, because it was after Valentine's Day, and I don't remember when I went there, or Valentine's Day was coming, but it was like decked out in like hearts, and like you could tell like they had kept Christmas stuff up, but then put like the Valentine's Day type stuff on there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so it was really, really, really pretty and really, really girly. I don't know. I didn't see a lot of men there.
Wow.
Like, well, yeah. Like, but you know, we've gone to quite a few where there's always a few men there.
Yeah, they take their daughters, their little princesses.
Or they're along for the ride with the wife or, you know, the family.
I love that.
Yeah.
We love that, men.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. But I don't remember a man in the place in this one.
All right. Okay. Back to the decor, first impressions.
Okay, so, so when you're coming into the place too, there's like this old-timey phone booth that I think looks like English too. It probably is, now that I think about it. It's like red. And it was just, we took a picture right away there, or like I might have taken some pictures of Maeve, but yeah, and so another thing I have to mention is like, with being able to share it with them, because it's two other women, they were like excited to dress up, especially Maeve. She's younger and she's so cute, and she's just got this like banging body, you know what I mean? She had her like rock star dress on, and she did her hair, and my cousin Julie looked so like feminine and cute, and she had like it was probably Lauren Conrad. She loves Lauren Conrad clothes. So do I. Okay.
All right. The dress vibe.
Yeah. So Maeve had her like cool rocker look, and then my cousin Julie had just like a really feminine top, and her hair was so beautiful, and I don't know, it was just like nice to dress up and be girly, and just, I don't know, like it was such a nice experience. Like you would have loved it. Like you would have been like, oh, this is totally up my alley. Yeah. It was very Michelle, like in a lot of ways. Like even, like I said, the chandelier, and like, I don't remember, they did have like mismatched like
China
coffee pot. Teapots, yeah. This coffee is really helping me. Teapots, and you know, the china. So we took pictures of that too, because everybody was different, and so they thought that was really cute.
I cannot wait to see the photos.
Yeah,
oh
they're really sweet.
I'm gonna watch them with you guys.
Yeah, and I think I did like a couple quick videos too, but
good.
Yeah, it was great. And then just I loved the picture. So at the end, someone had taken a picture of us too because we asked them, and I'm gonna treasure that photo forever. It was such a sweet photo. But yeah, that was pretty much the vibe. It was just English meets girly.
Yeah.
Really
Sounds
cool.
Wonderful.
It was wonderful.
Yeah. All right, tell me what you ordered.
We did the afternoon tea, and
So tea tower.
it was a huge tea tower.
Like they do it big in the South.
Yes.
Like there's no anything little there.
It was insane. And actually, so one thing to note, if you do go, would be my aunt was going to come. Oh. My aunt lives with my cousins.
Yeah.
And so she was going to come, but like she was 83, I think, or she's in her 80s. And she can get grumpy, I guess, when she doesn't like the food. And so like at the last minute, she didn't want to go. And my cousin was like, that's better because she won't like probably any of this stuff, right? So I'm like, okay. So we get there and they're like, well, just so you know, like you already made this reservation for 4 people, so you got to take this food for 4 people. Oh. Now, mind you, though, it still would have been crazy. Like we were eating leftovers for lunch like the next day, and I think maybe even a time after that, like snacking on this thing. So it was. I mean, you know how we are. My battery's low. You know how we are with that and with food and all of that, and like getting stuffed.
It happens quickly.
Yeah. So you just couldn't imagine. It was like probably double like what you and I even usually get. It was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, so they in the South, they know how to do it. The sandwiches were, I mean, the bottom tier of this thing, I'm going to try to show you guys, but I mean, it was, huge.
Yeah.
And lots of like egg salad. It was like a lot of the normal stuff. They had one thing that I'm not going to tell you about because I want to make it for my tea when you come over.
Oh, yeah, I'm so excited. What a nice surprise. All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
I was like, oh, that one's definitely going on that. Because I know that you and I haven't had it together.
Okay.
And you might have had it somewhere on one of your tea journey. I know you've done your family too.
Right.
But I'd never had it before. And it was simple, but it was really good.
Oh, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
All right. The food was good.
Food was great.
Great.
But yeah, it was the normal type stuff. And then they had like, different desserts and the sugar cookies. Scones were really good.
What stood out to you? Anything special on that tea tower that was a little different from the rest, or that was your favorite item?
The thing I can't tell you about is my favorite item. It was so good.
Okay.
It was so good.
Right.
But yeah, and I think like they had like, and I know it's just a sugar cookie, but it was shaped like a teapot.
Oh.
And it was really, really cute.
Precious.
Like, yeah, that really stood out because it was just cute and like done really well. Like, awesome. You know those professional cookiers that can make those things, and you're like, how the heck did you do that?
Yeah.
That was
beautiful.
Yeah. That was this.
What kind of tea did you have?
What kind of tea did I have?
It's been a little while, so. But if I know you probably went Earl Grey or breakfast tea.
I know that they had Earl Grey on there, and I was going back and forth between that and they had like all of their winter tea still. Oh. So all the spicy.
Yeah.
And I get into that too.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I went with, I think we might have gotten 2. And so I think I did Earl Grey and like a spicy one. That's that sounds about right. So
that sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And they liked the food. Everybody had a good experience.
They loved it, and they're like,
had they done a tea before?
No.
Oh, so this was like really new for them.
Yeah. And I was very excited about that. I was like, you've never done it? She's like, no. So that was really cool to share that with them, and I was like, now you guys can go. They have 1 million out there.
Yeah.
So I mean, that can be a mom and daughter experience all day long.
For sure. Send us photos.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But yeah, so they yeah, they'd never been, and I was floored by that, because I feel like because there's so much out there, they would have been, and no, so
That's very cool.
yeah, that was awesome.
I'm so glad that they went. Wow, that's amazing. So they enjoyed the Besties experience. Yeah. Tell me, we talked about why this is famous already. Did the show do the tea house justice, or was it just like a little blurb in...
I think they did.
Okay.
But the thing is my cousin kept second guessing herself, because she was like, I don't know, it looks different than the show. And then she's like, I think they were in like a back room, and I think that's what it was, because there was little like other areas. We sat in like the very front, like right where you walk in.
Right.
So it did go back, and there was other spots.
Yeah.
So I think it was just for the show, I'm sure, wanted it to be more private for
I'm
them.
sure they needed that.
Yeah.
And they read a date.
Yeah. So yeah, but I ended up, when I went home, I screenshotted. I watched the episode again, and I screenshotted it. Like, here it is. There's the phone booth, and here's that. So we were.
That's so cool.
We were like, that is it. So
Gosh, that's amazing. So great time with your cousins.
Yeah.
Do you have a message for them?
Of course. Maeve and Julie, I just love you guys so much, and I'm your biggest fan, and I know that you're my biggest fan, and I just want you to keep on going to teas and just doing all the mother-daughter things, because we all know that time goes really quickly, and I miss you guys. Love ya.
Awesome. And share your photos and adventures,
yes.
And send them to us so that we can live through all
Send
of
them
your
to me so I can give them to Michelle for social media.
Yes, please. So awesome.
Yes.
I'm so glad you had a good time with my bestie.
Yes.
And I hope we get to do it again.
Me too.
That was a nice message that you left for your cousins, and how sweet that was. But our next recording date is coming up really soon.
Yep.
Next episode, we're going to be doing cold brews.
Yes.
Which Christina is new to.
Yes.
I love cold
I'm going to
brews.
be there to learn.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
And taste test.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the best
Which
part.
that'll be the fun part. You got screwed in this next episode, I think.
I love it. We do cold brews all the time. Summer's coming. We need something refreshing,
Yep.
and we can't drink, coffee all day, or, any of the other drinks.
And it'll be healthy.
Yes, healthy choices and very refreshing.
I was cued in on what you're going to talk about a little bit, so
Yeah.
it's going to be healthy and good.
Yeah.
I know that.
It's gonna be delicious. Can't wait to show you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Hey guys, that's a wrap for today's episode of The Besties. Thanks for sipping with us. Catch you next time with more tales, treats, and of course, tea. Stay sweet, stay cozy, and always save room for scones. Until next time, besties, follow us on Instagram at thebesties23 and TikTok at Besties Spill the Tea.